I got 3 in that bucket, and then I've got, I think, 7 or 8 in this hatch right here. It's a pretty good day. While you're here, if this is your first time tuning in, my name is Brandon. I fish here on the Alabama Gulf Coast for just about anything and everything. However, today we are in Mississippi, getting a little bit of a late start. I had some battery troubles with my truck this morning. By the way, if y'all ever have to change 2 batteries or even just 1 battery out of a 2016 GMC Sierra 2500, I feel sorry for you. They made it the absolute hardest way possible to change the battery. It literally took me 2 hours to swap out 2 batteries. Very frustrating, but regardless, we're out here on the water. We've got a super low tide today. I think it's like negative 0.6 with a 10-15 knot north wind. So I did pick an area with some deeper water. We're actually over here by Ingalls. That is Ingalls Shipyard. They build military Navy ships, and there's a lot of deep water around here. I do have some crabs. I've got some fresh dead shrimp, and it is an absolute beautiful day out here. We're only going to be fishing for a few hours, but hopefully it shouldn't take too long to get on some fish. So we're definitely going to try for some sheepshead, and we'll see what else we get into. But we're going to go ahead and quit talking. That's enough rambling. Y'all please hit that thumbs up button if you do enjoy the video. Let's go catch some fish. All right, well, we just pulled up to our first spot that we're going to try today. We'll probably try a few different spots today, but basically we're just going to be fishing around structure. As y'all know, or may not know, sheepshead are structure-oriented fish. So metal, pilings, rocks, you name it, they're going to be there. It's a matter of if you can get them to bite and how many are there. And so the setup we're going to be using today is a Daiwa BG. It's a 3000 with a Daiwa rod as well. This is a combo you can buy at Academy, Bass Pro, wherever your local shops are. They should have this setup. It's a really great setup. I use these for all of my charters. And I've got 20-pound braid to 20-pound fluorocarbon leader with FG knot, combining those two. And then we're going to start out with 2 split shots and a 1/0 octopus hook with a mud crab. I do also have some shrimp as well. And we'll see how this works out. We are in about 20 foot of water, so I've got some knocker jigs and swing jigs as well from a brand called Bird of Prey. We're going to try those out. But let's quit talking, let's get in here and hopefully find some big old sheepshead. One thing I always like to check for before we actually get started fishing is that drag. You want your drag pretty tight for these fish because you got to be able to have the power to pull them off of this structure, or else you're going to get broke off. So we're just going to basically start working along this wall here. As you can see, there's stuff growing on all of this, barnacles and oysters, and there's just, it's like a haven for these fish to be hanging, and they could be anywhere along this wall. They could be 5 foot down, they could be all the way on the bottom. You just never really know. So that's why I kind of like to start with these split shots, because it kind of falls slowly, and a lot of times these fish will hit that bait on the way down, or you let it go all the way down to the bottom and then you get your bite. So it's a really great way to just kind of determine where these fish are hanging out at. And you also want to get your bait as close to the structure as possible, because a lot of times they've got their nose up on there, they're eating all these barnacles and oysters and little I call them sea roaches. Oh, are we getting a bite right now? Felt like I had a little love tap. I think we are. We got a little bite going on. There we go. Golly, that didn't take long. Y'all, we just got started. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, good keeper sheep. That was literally my second drop. Woo! Yeah. So that is either a really good sign or a really bad sign. Getting a fish that quick. Wow. And that is a perfect boxing sheepshead. Definitely going to be keeping a few fish today. And I just realized I haven't made a sheepshead video at all this year, and sheepshead fishing on my channel is really what kind of started my my growth on here. And so we're getting back to our roots today with probably I don't know, 16, 17 inch sheepshead right there. We're gonna go ahead and bleed this fish out. We are reloaded with a new crab on here. And y'all, it don't take much. You don't have to have a giant crab. There's really no need to put 2 crabs on. These fish are used to eating smaller baits. As long as they see it, they're not gonna, you know, not eat it just because it's a small crab. At least that's what I've come to find. I think I caught that fish somewhere around right here. And it was just the slightest little tap. Almost felt like a pinfish or a mangrove, you know, small bite. There's a bite. There's a sheep. We'll let him eat on it. We got weight. There we go. Oh, he's in the structure. We got him out. Small guy. And see, that actually felt like a bigger fish when he bit than the previous one I just caught. This guy's definitely undersized. Go ahead and let this guy go. We can get the hook out of him. Come on. Give it back. Oh, he hit it on the fall. Hit it on the drop. Same spot. Be a better one. Be a better one. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Get out of there. I always call this combat fishing because you're fighting the fish and you're fighting trying not to destroy your boat. Yeah, that's a little keeper right there. We'll measure them just to make sure. Just to be sure. There's the old goat for you, them goat teeth. If y'all didn't know, these fish are in the porgy family. So they're related to like pinfish, porgies, pink snapper. And they are very gorgeous when they're fresh out the water. So that is about a 16-inch sheepshead. So since we are in Mississippi today, the creel and size limit is obviously different than Alabama. So these fish have to be 14 inches total length, which is from the nose to the end of the tail. And you can keep up to 15. We obviously won't be keeping that many today. And in Alabama, it's fork length. So you have to measure to the fork of the tail. And there's an app called Fish Rules that you can download on your iPhone or Android or whatever. And you can actually go on there and it'll tell you everything you need to know as far as regulations with not just sheepshead, but all your fish species. I will say these fish do know how to make a mess. They're always pooping some kind of barnacles or crab, crustacean stuff or grass. Nice to have a wash down hose on the boat. Just kind of keep everything wet, make it easier to clean up when you get to the house. Oh, we've got an escapee. I don't think so, buddy. You're gonna be some bait. So after catching those 3 sheepshead, it kind of seems like they're hanging towards the bottom, and we are in about 20 foot of water. So we're gonna go ahead and try the 1/4 ounce sheepshead jig. This is by Bird of Prey Fishing, and it's in the fiddler crab color. They have different colors for the jig heads there, but that's pretty much how it's gonna sit once it gets on the bottom. It's supposed to lay just like that, and a really strong hook. I think it's gonna work, so we're gonna give that a shot. Yeah, with this jig head right here, we'll be able to get down there pretty quick. And those fish, even if they are a little bit higher in the water column, like I said before, they'll see that bait and they'll follow it all the way down to the bottom if they really want it. See, we just made it to the bottom that quick. And we're just gonna keep slight tension on our line, kind of pick it up every now and then. Wait for a goat. And pretty much, if I don't get a bite within 10 or 15 seconds, we're gonna go ahead and reel up. Just make us another drop, a couple feet over. We're gonna just kind of repeat that as we go down this bulkhead. There we go. Come on. Come on. You know you want it. Feels like a smaller guy. He's chewing on it though. Oh. Take it. Take it. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah. He'd be close to a keeper. Yeah. Another one. That one's a little on the darker side. Oh yeah. Perfect hook set though. That bird of prey jig. Almost. Can't even get it out of them. There we go. Another good, probably 15, 16 inch sheepshead. Go ahead and throw him in the bucket as well. So I do get asked a pretty good bit, where do I get my crabs at? You can catch these crabs under rocks, trash, anything around the marsh area, specifically if you go out on a low tide. And you can actually keep these mud crabs or squareback crabs, whatever you want to call them. You can keep them alive for several weeks at a time, even in cold temperatures. All you have to do is get you a cooler to sit at the house and put some of these oyster sacks, burlap sacks in there, and just keep it moist with marsh water. Keep the cooler at an angle. That way that old water will drain out every couple of days, put in some new water. But I've had these crabs for over a month now. Obviously, I probably don't use the same ones or they don't last that long just because I go through them. But y'all, they're very tough, much better than fiddler crabs in my opinion. But if you don't have the option, of course, go to the bait shop, get fiddler crabs. They just, if you get temperatures below 45, 50 degrees, they kind of go dormant and they get cold and die unless you have a lot of sand for them to get up under and stay warm. But if you're planning on just going out for one day, get your 4 or 5 dozen, and usually you go through them pretty quick.
I actually had some battery issues.
Here we go, hook set. Oh yeah, big one, big one. Feels pretty decent. Say hello to YouTube, Tanner.
Hey everybody.
Yay! Good boxer, good eater size. I like.
You get fish sandwich.
Yep. All right, well, let me holler at you later.
All right, bud. You have a good time. I'll be in touch.
All right, bye.
Bye.
There we go. Another one. That's a good boxer. And again, third fish, and that jig is in the same spot, same hook set right there. I have not missed one yet throwing this jig. And it's nice because I'm able to get down there to them a lot quicker. Ooh! There we go. Got the hook out. Just gotta love these fish, y'all. The colors they got on them: purple, gold, yellow. Even sometimes they'll have yellow around their head area here, but they do taste amazing. So we're gonna probably keep, I don't know, 4 or 5 more. That way we'll have some to put in the freezer. I honestly haven't kept any at all this year, other than January and February, but I'm really looking forward to eating some of these guys. Well, I'm really glad I decided to just go ahead and come on out here. Almost changed my mind just because it was so late in the morning, but it's actually feels really good out here, y'all. This morning it was like 37 degrees and it's done warmed up to about 60 right now. Pristine conditions, not sweating, not cold. Got my AFCO vest on. By the way, not sponsored by AFCO, but these vests right here change your life out on the water. Also, they're bibs as well. But we're gonna get back in here, see if we can get a few more of these goats. There's another bite. Come on. Come on. Be a good one. See, I'm waiting. I'm letting that fish chew on that crab. I'm waiting until I feel weight on the end of my rod tip before I set the hook. And I think we got it. Yeah! Oh, no! If I wouldn't have said anything, we would have got that fish. But the great thing about these fish is 9 times out of 10, they don't mind coming back and trying to eat again, even after getting broke off. I think we were about right here somewhere. Right on bottom. That did feel like a pretty good fish too. There he goes. He came back for it. Come on, come on, come on. Got him. Another good keeper. I don't think that's the one I lost. But we'll take him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Same spot. Top of the mouth. We are quickly putting a hurting on these fish. I'm happy. Same spot right there. Love it. Really liking this jig so far. This is the first time trying this jig. Really happy with it. Just such a juicy looking area right here. We're still fishing the same wall here, but it's kind of broken up here. Some of it submerged. Look, we're on again. He got me in the structure and he broke me off. Ah! Oh well. We'll try again. Yep, he got me good. Dang. All right, we have retied. Same setup, 25-pound test fluorocarbon leader. Same jig, however, we went to this is the oyster color, I believe. Kind of looks similar to an oyster. They've got different colors. I really don't think it matters all that much. Me personally, I would use the natural colors, but we've got us another crab on there. We're gonna throw back in the same spot, see if we can get our jig back from that fish. I would not doubt if he decides to eat again. Would not put it past him. Look, just ate it on the fall. Give me my jig. Are you the same fish? That would be something. Nope, that's a different one. Unless he spit it out. Oh, that would have been funny. Gorgeous fish. Y'all check out the yellow on his face right there. Another perfect hook set. And another good one for the box. We're gonna be eating good tonight and many days to come. Because these fish, especially if you bleed them correctly, they freeze very well. I use a vacuum sealer, and they usually don't last more than a few months, but you probably could keep them frozen for up to a year. Another good, probably 16-incher. There he goes. Come on, chew on it. You got it. Got you that time, buddy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You a keeper. Yee-hee. Love them corners. Guarantee you there's at least 1 or 2 more there. I think we're gonna keep 1 more, and that's gonna be plenty enough for myself to eat and put a few fillets up in the freezer. I think we probably got about 8 or 9 so far. Another good keeper sheepshead right there. Love to see it. Took that knocker jig off. I just got a hook with no weight on. I'm gonna try to see if we can sight cast this sheep over here. I don't see him anymore, but he was right under that grass. Oh, he just got it. Oh, that was cool. Oh, that was cool. It's a good one too. Oh, no. Oh, man, that was cool. I didn't actually see him go to it, but I knew he was there. Right up under that grass. That was cool. Oh well. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Had a great time out here in just a short amount of time. We've probably only been out here about 2 hours. I'd say we caught 20 to 25 sheepshead, a couple smaller fish, but also some good boxers as well. Plenty enough for me to eat on and freeze for a later date. But if y'all are interested in coming out here and getting on some sheepshead action, maybe not here in Mississippi, but in Alabama, y'all can find my information down below. You can go down there to my website, book straight through the Fishing Chaos website, or my contact information is down there as well. You can just give me a call. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We'll catch y'all back out on the next one. Need to check anything?
You got any fish?
I do. I got some sheepshead. I think I got about a dozen, about 12 or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mind if I check them?
Yeah, no problem. I got 3 in that bucket, and then I've got, I think, 7 or 8 in this hatch right here. Yeah, I'll open it up for you.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Mm-hmm, that's a pretty good day.
They all look good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You said you got 3 more?
Yes, sir, in that bucket back in the back.
You got a fish locker?
I just bought it, so I got a screenshot of it. Got a rag if you need it.
Where'd you go?
Man, I was just right here around these rusty walls and stuff. Yeah, they were fired up, man. I probably caught 25 or so. Threw back a bunch of smaller ones. And then you can swipe it over. I think there's a summary.
All right, man. You all good? Have a nice day.
Yep, you too. Let me, I guess I should have kept the rope on there. Let me pick my poles up and I'll use you over there.
You got a nice boat.
I appreciate it, man. I love it.
I wish I had a personal boat.
Break out another 1,000. They love money. Hey, you ain't the only one. You have a good one.